Bill first. Now, we had a bit of a mix up in communications, and you were late because I told. But I didn't actually tell you where to go. So you went to the.
I mean, I should have assumed it, but I mean, I was gonna because
you
went
again. I should have said
you went to pick up your campus card for the university at 11 o'clock, and I thought, right, there's no way he's gonna get to Sunderland. Like, there's no way he's gonna get to Gateshead in time for that. He wouldn't leave it that late.
Au contraire.
Yeah, au contraire. You must have you did jump on the metro straight away, and you got there. So I'm on the way to Sunderland at like 5 to 11. I get to Sunderland at like 10 minutes before the film starts. I'm like, well, never mind. And I jump.
I literally just got the tickets and
in a rush that would make Bond or Bourne or Jimmy Neal himself proud. I rushed down the stairs to the metro and down straight onto it, and it was good. I got there in time.
Yes. So you got lucky.
Yeah, I missed the first 15 to 20 minutes, but
I think you missed it more. I think it was about half an hour actually.
Nah,
I think it was.
Oh.
It was quite a while. Might be worth what? It might be worth seeing it again. We could go on Tuesday and see it again.
Yeah,
because I think it's well worth seeing again. Rebecca Charlotte Broad got in touch and said that. Well, she said that she thought we'd like it or love it. In fact, and I think that's fair.
That's very fair.
I mean, I'll do this one for a little bit, and then you can jump in when you actually started seeing it. I went to this as a fan of Horrible Histories because it's funny, it's mature. It's got all the little in-jokes and stuff. It's a really good cast of British talent. Backed up even more here with Damian Lewis and Helen McCrory. Helen McCrory's fantastic as the Queen. So Bill is the telling of Shakespeare, or Bill Shakespeare as he's known before he gets his fame. He does all sorts of different jobs, but he eventually lands on a playwright. And King Philip II of Spain, as it's often repeated through the film, he is planning some kind of attack on Britain, and I mean, you know all the history stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know all the history stuff, so I'm blagging my way through this. Anyway, it's very funny. So there's great performances all the way through. Matthew Bainton obviously is the main character. He plays Bill Shakespeare. Great supporting cast, all these regular Horrible Histories people. Can you take over, please?
Yes, I can. You did very well. Honestly,
I don't know my history, so I can't be like,
I don't know
this happened
too
to the
much
story.
either. So I mean,
I haven't seen it.
Joe hasn't seen it. Joe, can you review it first, please?
Hi. Right.
Is it a Horrible History?
So Gwyneth Paltrow turns into that's Shakespeare in Love, isn't it? I haven't seen it, so I have no idea.
Okay.
The wrong film.
So Ryan, you turned up like half an hour after me, and
I got there when King Philip II of Spain came in, and he's landed in England, and obviously they are going to sort of infiltrate and kill the Queen using subterfuge and putting on a play at the Palazza to infiltrate and then kill the Queen when they can get close enough in the palace. Obviously, the play was originally written by Bill William, so obviously it's his play, and he will have to get credit eventually. But the plot, I mean, it's just if you've ever seen Horrible Histories with your family or even by yourself as a kid, you know exactly what they're in for. It's the perfect blend of bland.
It's far from bland.
Blair. Blend of smart wit, dry humour, and slapstick comedy, because that's exactly what it is. It's bringing history to life in a grosser, funnier way. Essentially, that's exactly.
It's not as gross as Horrible Histories.
Absolutely not. But there's still plenty of sort of like. I mean, there's a few fart jokes and a few like proper physical comedy moments, but that's probably testament to it. It's so well written, well acted. Obviously, being Horrible Histories production, a lot of the cast play multiple characters.
Yeah.
So obviously they've all got different roles. Matthew Bainton and his sort of associates all play different characters throughout the Spanish and the English, so they've got plenty of time to shine in different roles. But this is very much sort of his show, I guess the way to put it. He is very much sort of in control, and it was well directed, I thought, as well, by Richard Bracewell. Really, like, just really smartly directed. I really like that. You get the sort of sense of place.
It felt cinematic. It didn't feel like a TV episode.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it really did feel like, rather cinematic. Like, I wasn't like, obviously the Horrible Histories productions, well, they're not low budget. They are TV productions.
They are TV, yeah.
So like you do get it, and obviously the whole cast from Bainton to Simon Farnaby to Martha Howe Douglas as well, I thought was great as Anne Hathaway.
Yeah.
That was really good. I enjoyed that. But it was just the whole cast. They all brought their own little thing. They were all very justified in what they did. It's really, really funny, and obviously I picked up the plot easily enough, even though I missed it. But I will endeavour at some point to get back and see the whole thing, because I loved the series as a kid. I loved the animated series as well. I was saying this to you the other week.
Yeah.
If you remember that, the animated series, that was really funny, and I loved the live action one for the brief time I watched it as well. It's really smart. But yeah, I mean, obviously there's a few good cameos in there as well. It's just it's proper British family fun. It probably was the best British family film in a good little while.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always a worry. First of all, British, then family, then comedy. But it succeeds on all three of those.
It's not patronising, you know. No. You learn things, but you also learn comedy, like fun.
You learn comedy.
I know you just have a laugh, comedy, you know. Yeah. Like it's got the history nailed down, apart from the parts where it twists it. You know, it's very much. I mean, it will get some kids involved in history, you know.
Yeah.
Because it's fantastically funny and smart and charming. You just can't help but not hate it.
There you go. And you didn't even see the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly.
You loved it still. But we will have to see
it wraps up so nicely.
We will have to see the whole thing.